Hide and Seek TV. I'm about to delve into a very deep symbolic thing with LeBron James, and I'm about to show you how this man is literally playing a role of King James of the scriptures. All right, so first off, I'm gonna play a quick clip. Just listen to this guy.
I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here. That's enough.
You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to. Okay, he ain't supposed to be here, right? Let's delve into this. Off, LeBron James played for Cleveland Cavaliers. All right. And when you understand what the word Cavalier means, Cavalier literally means a supporter of King Charles I in the English Civil War. Okay. So when you understand that, LeBron James go by the name King James. All right. And as I just told you how he was drafted to Cleveland Cavaliers, when you know who King Charles I was, King Charles I was literally the son of King James I, which was literally nothing but the King James of the Bible. You feel where I'm going with this? Now I'm gonna show you some clips too, as well. With some NBA highlights and everything to really explain this even further. But as you can see, June 19th, Game 7 was when LeBron won his third championship, right? And that was Cleveland's very first championship on June 19th, 2016, which is the same day. June 19th is the same day as King James of the Bible's birthday. Do you see that? Like, come on, man. This is crazy. And as you can see, too, LeBron, he had a game in there as well where he had 41 points. I think that was game 5 or 6. I can't remember exactly. But he had 41 points in one of those games. And I'm going to elaborate on that even further. Because when you understand that, Pop Smoke Ambulance had the number 41 on it. Kobe Bryant died at 41. And Virgin Mary died in 41 AD. Right? LeBron James, when he got drafted from high school, he played for St. Mary, St. Vincent St. Mary. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, dude literally is playing this role, man. You know what I mean? It's insane. He's literally playing this damn role. And I'm about to really delve deeper into this. Seriously. Right quick, and I'm going to show how this literally ties in with LeBron and why he had to play, why King James had to play the Golden State Warriors. This is going to be real deep right here. Now, Ephesians 6:11 through 17, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but evil principality, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about your truth, having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye should be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Now I'm about to delve deep into this, yo. This is just a quick clip. You know what I'm saying? It's a quick little clip.
3.5 to go here in the fourth.
Just pay attention to this.
Green back to Thompson. Thompson spins, shoots over Irving.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. All right, now notice that right here. You see, you already know Golden State's logo is the bridge, and it's in blue and it's in gold. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to really tap into this. I said how he represents King James of the scriptures, which is so deep because, as you can see this, John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man should come unto the Father but by me. That's why you notice Golden State literally has the bridge. You know what I mean? The bridge is a form of transport and a form of reaching from one side to another. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man should come unto the Father but by me. So by him ye shall be able to go to the Father, be able to meet the Father. So as you see, they're called the Golden State Warriors. And I just read in Ephesians 6 how you have to put on the armor of God to be able to battle and withstand the wiles of the devil. So when you go into Zechariah 13:9, and I will bring the part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried. They should call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say it is my people, and they shall say the Lord is my God. You see that? Finals right here with Golden State. That finals I just showed was when LeBron won, but this finals right here is when Golden State won the finals against LeBron James. You feel what I'm saying? So that right there is showing you as well, that is them going through the matter of being refined by the word. Because when you understand, like I just explained, how LeBron James literally represents King James, who was basically the author of the scriptures. You feel what I'm saying? And you have the Golden State Warriors representing those who are being refined by the word and becoming stronger so they'll be prepared for battle, because I'm about to show who they play next. Because as you know, Matthew 24:24, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonder, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So that means those who are chosen, even the chosen, shall be deceived. You feel where I'm going with this? So like I just said about, those who are refined, those are the remnant who are going to be called, and those are going to be the ones who make it. But as I just showed, as well, you're going to have chosen of Israel who are going to become deceived, and the very elect should be deceived, even the remnants who are chosen. You know what I'm saying? How I just said that in Ephesians 6:11 through 17, how you basically gonna be prepare yourself to become strong and durable and highly endured for the time that's coming. But as I just showed you, some people are going to become weak. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to this. Notice all the Golden State players ended up getting injured. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's showing the ones in that day who are going to become deceived. Look at that. Kevin Durant hurt. Look at that. Klay Thompson hurt. And notice that they ended up playing against Toronto Raptors. What do the Raptors represent? Let me break this down. How about this? Toronto Raptors, right? Versus Golden State. Toronto Raptors versus Golden State. That was the finals. You feel me? And like I just said, that NBA Finals is when Golden State lost. Remember, Golden State lost that finals. Now pay attention to this. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. I just said that Toronto, look at their logo. Look at their logo. You have a damn dragon, you have a beast, a raptor, a dinosaur. You feel what I'm saying? That's what beat Golden State. And I just talked about how, what did I just say? In the day that the very elect shall be deceived. You feel what I'm saying? And as it's written, and it was given unto the beast to make war with the saints and overcome them. Because like I just said, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. You feel what I'm saying? And power was given over all kindreds, tongues, and nations, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life and of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. You feel what I'm saying? I just showed this. Look at how that symbolically, how all the players is getting hurt against the Raptors. Look at all the players getting hurt. Look at that. He's hurt. Look at that. He's hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Got further into LeBron James as well. Bear with me. And as it's written in Revelation 13, as I stood upon the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, right? Having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the names of blasphemy. So you see that, and I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea. As is written, Israel is as the sand of the sea. Only a remnant of them shall determine, a destruction is determined, overflowing with righteousness. So look at this, right here. You have the Miami Heat versus the LA Lakers. Now, what this NBA Finals was about, this NBA Finals represented LeBron James literally lifting up Kobe, because that's a scene. Kobe is seen as the Black Mamba snake, right? Notice through the fire, Kobe emerged. See how they got that symbolic? Look at his face too, man. Look at his face. But notice this came out 2011. You feel what I'm saying? And he's called the Black Mamba. Notice through the fire. Plus, you already know about the helicopter crash. This was all predictive programming. But notice about the fire. Notice the Black Mamba. Pay attention to this. Lakers versus Miami Heat. Lake of Fire. You see that? The Heat logo, which is nothing but a fire logo. Then you have Lakers, like the lakes. And then you have the fire, Lake of Fire. Now pay attention to this. Hold on.
Well, this week's Monday Night Football matchup has the
Now notice that. Black Lives Matter is the theme of this. You feel what I'm saying? Let me read it one more time. Israel is as the sand of the sea, right? And as it said, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea. What did I just show you with Kobe? Kobe is what? The Black Mamba through the fire. That's why this right here had the Lakers versus Heat through the fire. Kobe was commemorated. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. United in black. United in black. United in black. You feel what I'm saying? And when you understand this, LeBron James playing for them, all it represented was, like I said, he's playing a role of King James of the scriptures. It's prophecy before our eyes. As is written in John 3:14, just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness, so shall the Son of Man be lifted up. That's why LeBron James had to win the NBA Finals. Do you feel what I'm saying? LeBron James had to win the NBA Finals because that represented him exalting Kobe. You feel what I'm saying? The stuff get deep, yo. Post I did, but as you can see, the movie called The Sixth Man, it came out in 1997. And as you can see, this was all predictive programming. Kobe was drafted, 1996? So that means if the movie came out March of 1997, that it had to already have been going in 96. So it was already scripted from back then when Kobe came in the league, what role he was going to play. And as you can see, you had the Huskies. You know what I mean? The number 24 Huskies jersey. His daughter, what the UConn University did for her, they gave her a retired jersey with the Huskies. And then look at it. You got the Huskies, and then you got the Lakers. Huskies, Lakers. Huskies 24. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This is crazy. This is real crazy. Shit, man. Listen to what he said.
It's crazy, but Kobe spoke this. He spoke this. He used to say all the time, I want to die young. And
Really?
I thought he was crazy.
Listen to this.
He spoke this. He used to say all the time, I want to die young. And
Really?
I thought he was crazy. He used to say, I want to die young. I want to be immortalized. And, you know, I want to have my career be better than Michael Jordan, and I want to die young. And I just thought.
Look at that. Listen to that. Listen to that. Trip me out is how the Lakers have LeBron James and how, you know, him and Kyrie used to be teammates. They won a championship together, then they split apart. But it's just like Shaq and Kobe. And I'm going to delve into that right quick. But as you see, LeBron James, he plays for LA, and Kyrie plays for Brooklyn now. And as you can see, Kobe Bryant was a LA Dodgers fan. You feel what I'm saying? and Kyrie plays for Brooklyn Nets. When you understand the Dodgers' history, they used to be what? The Brooklyn Dodgers. You see what I'm saying? And then you had Kobe Bryant, who's a LA Dodgers. And you have Chadwick Boseman, who played Jackie Robinson. So as you can see, it's like they literally playing a ritual right before our eyes. I'm gonna delve in some more. And I noticed the same similarities between Shaq and Kobe. Just listen to it.
Big win.
David Stern wonder why the league is losing money. That's why. People pay good money to come watch these athletes play, and they try to take over the fucking game.
Shaq, we're on live. I know.
Like, look at that. Like, you hear how Shaq was getting fed up with Kobe? Let me play Kyrie. Hold on. This is crazy, man.
Call Bron, and tell him, like, I apologize for being that young player that wanted to everything at his fingertips, and I wanted everything to be at, my threshold. I wanted to be the guy that led us to championship. I wanted to be the leader. I wanted to be all that, and the responsibility of being the best player in the world and leading a team is something that's not meant for many people.
You see what I'm saying? Notice the similarities. It's too. Shaq, when Shaq had left Kobe, remember Kobe ended up getting Gasol. You know what I'm saying? I noticed LeBron James have Marc Gasol. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, this is all to exalt Kobe as the Son of Man, lift him up as the bronze serpent, as Moses did in the wilderness. Now during the time of Shaq and Kobe winning their titles, they were 7 years apart. When Kyrie won his title at the time with LeBron, they were 7 years apart. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie was 24. LeBron was, I think, 30. Yeah, he was 31 at the time when they won their titles. You know what I'm saying? Because his birthday wasn't until December. They won a title in June. You feel me? When you look at Shaq, he was 7 years older than Kobe. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Look at the stuff that they're doing. You feel me? And then you add up LeBron and Kyrie's jersey numbers. LeBron wears 23. Kyrie wears 11. That equals 34. Shaq wore number 34. You feel what I'm saying? And after their third championship, if you remember the whole thing, which is crazy because I can show that, but the Lakers lost to the Pistons. You remember that? After they won their third championship, when they beat the Nets, that's why Kyrie Irving plays for the Brooklyn Nets now. You see what I'm saying? LeBron James, after he won his third championship, they lost that year. The next year, because Golden State had got Kevin Durant, they lost. And then that year after that, Kyrie went to Boston and played. And then LeBron lost to Golden State, got swept, and then that's when he went to the Lakers. But as you can see, LeBron James, like I already said, he won the championship literally on King James of the Bible's birthday. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, that's why I said all of this was already scripted, because Kobe and Shaq beat the Nets for their third title in 2002. Who do you got playing for the Brooklyn Nets 18 years later in LeBron's 18th season? You got Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. I mean, this was already set before LeBron even got in the league. Like, this is crazy, you know? The year that Kobe Bryant beat the Orlando Magic, that's why LeBron James, Miami Heat versus Lakers was in Orlando with the bubble. You feel what I'm saying? It literally happened in damn Orlando. Just how Kobe had to beat the Orlando Magic. You remember Dwight Howard played for the Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? They literally won in Orlando. We all know this, but as you can see, that year, the first round, Lakers played the Jazz, but you remember Trailblazers lost that first round. Then the Lakers beat the Rockets. Then the Lakers beat the Nuggets. Then the Lakers played a Florida team being Orlando. And you remember Shaq used to play for Orlando. You remember Shaquille O'Neal played for Orlando before he went to the Lakers. But not to digress, let's go over it one more time. First round, Lakers advanced to play the Rockets because the Blazers lost the first round. Second round, Lakers beat the Rockets. In the conference finals, Lakers beat the Nuggets, and then Lakers ended up beating Orlando. Let's look at this one. In the bubble in Orlando, the Lakers, the first round, Lakers beat Portland. Portland lose the first round just like they did during the time of Kobe. Lakers go on to beat the Rockets. You remember that? Lakers go on to beat the Rockets. Then they play Denver just how Kobe did. And then they ended up playing a Florida team as well. And they beat Miami Heat in Orlando. Like, come on, man. Come on. You feel what I'm saying? It's no way around this. You feel me? It's no way around this. Like how everything is already scripted to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is already scripted to happen. And it's just that just shows how everything is already set because they literally have LeBron James, like I already said, playing a role of King James of the Bible. You feel me? Like, this is sick. Back in the day, they had this old commercial with Kobe and LeBron as puppets. This 2009.
Rings. LeBron, have you seen my 3 championship rings? Because I seem to have misplaced my 3 championship rings.
Kobe, I'm busy.
And they represent the 3 championships that I myself have won.
This is my problem.
Now, somewhere in this area, I seem to have misplaced my 3 championship
Kobe,
rings.
play a game.
Have you seen
Kobe.
them? I did say there were 3 of them, didn't I?
I don't have time for this.
You probably don't even know what they look like. See, for each one of these delicious chocolate chip cookies, there is an equally delicious NBA championship ring that you don't have.
Kobe, I'm trying to...
One for each chocolatey cookie.
This 2009, they were already predictive programming you that LeBron was about to get ready to go to LA then. Man, like I said, this came out in 1997.
Player.
Yeah, baby!
They thought their dream of a championship died with him. But Anton...
You see how they got Kobe hanging up in the Raptors? Anton hanging up in the Raptors. And you see how he fell to his death. Kobe died in a helicopter crash. And look at this. I'm just gonna pull this up right quick. Look at that right there. You see that? And then look at that. See that? Look at that.
Tyler is coming back to give his team a ghost of a chance.
Listen to this.
Back. Anton Tyler is coming back to give his team a ghost of a chance.
Listen to that. Pay attention to that.
We're up, if we're down, what's the team fouls and all of that nature. And when I looked up there and seen 24-8, I was like, okay, this is he's here in the building. So
listen to this.
But Anton Tyler is coming back to give his team a ghost of a chance.
Listen to this.
trying to figure out what's going on throughout the course of the game. I'm always looking, if we're up, if we're down, what's the team fouls and all of that nature. And when I looked up there and seen 24-8, I was like, okay, this is he's here in the building. So
you see how I just showed you this? Like, come on, man. These people are literally exalting Kobe as the serpent that is written to be as the Son of Man. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I just said, Revelation 13, it's going to play that Messiah role. You feel what I'm saying? But as it's written, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea. What is the sea that they use? The Lakers, the lakes. You feel what I'm saying? Lakers, the lakes. You feel what I'm saying? And as it's written, Israel is as the sands of the sea. You feel me? So I'm going to end that right here. I mean, it's like really nothing else really going on. I mean, I'm going to continue this again eventually, but I just want to really clarify this because it's all right in our face. Peace.